Hey everyone, it's Reed coming back with another video. I hope everybody is doing great on this Wednesday. This is kind of a rare car that we got in and I wanted to just show you. I sell quite a few of these, but this is the Limited IONIQ 5 in digital teal. Now it's still got the plastic. This is right off the truck, how they come off the truck. But this has that paint that kind of changes color as you walk around, and I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it will actually go from a green to a teal color. You can kind of see it on the hood there a little bit. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to just show you real briefly the vehicle, and these are super nice. This one has the feature that you can basically start it. I'm using the button here. I'm going to press and hold this, and this will start the vehicle. And this is still in a shipping mode. So let me see if it'll do it for me. I'm just holding the button. There we go. See the lights flash. Now with these buttons here, I can move the car backwards and forwards. Let's see if it'll do it even in the shipping mode. Let's see if it'll back up. I just want to demonstrate it for you. Straightening the wheel, you saw that, and backing up. That's pretty cool. So this is a feature called Smart Parking Assist, and it'll go roughly 30 feet back. But pretty cool. And then I can move it forward by pushing this button here, which is the forward button. So that's the reverse, there's the forward. As long as I'm holding it down, it'll go forward. It has sensors all the way around, so it will stop, but I'm gonna stop it here with the curb. There we go. But anyway, that's kind of a cool feature that it has. Of course, as you walk up to the car, now this has not been set up in any way. I can put my finger here and it'll open up these doors. So really nice. Now this has the this one lists for $55,450, and again, this is the way they come straight from the factory. So maybe someone has moved the plastic off the seat there a little bit, but this is what how they come. It's got the plastic all in it, but these are great. This has that H-Tex interior, and down here is the latch, and you have a power lift gate and so forth. So what this does, this gives you more of an SUV feel. And of course this here can be moved. If these seats will recline back, that's why you have two spaces here. This can come here very simply. It just pushes in. Let's see how it pushes in. And then this will cover your cargo. So you have that cargo, you can still have your seats back. These seats are pushed forward, obviously. And you have that as well. So and those go flat. And you do have the button up here, and that can be adjusted. Let me show you inside. You do have good room in here too, and you have some USB-Cs. I do like the fact they put the vents here on the side. Let me show you. So it's better than down here. You have them on the side, and the air is much better. Let me get in the vehicle. It's in the shipping mode, but it has this really nice synthetic leather feel. And I'm gonna see if I can turn the air on. The air should still work fine. And I'll hit it on high. So yes, the air does work. This screen here comes off. This is a piece of plastic. And this is in the shipping mode, as you can see. So I don't know what I can show you on here, but I'm gonna show you a few things. Now this does have the camera system. You know, this kind of like our Santa Fe calligraphy. And you have the glass roof, which can be closed. It doesn't open, it's just a glass roof, and that's how it closes. So we'll close that up. Fine. Now remember, this has got all the plastic. This is gonna be black underneath and everything. These are your drive modes. So as you press this, it can be set to go into different modes, sport, and that all has to be set up on it. But yeah, really nice. You go over here. This has heads-up display. You can kind of see it in the black there. I can see it. I don't know if you can, but it's projecting out here into the back of that Kona there. So it's an augmented reality. So it's not up here so much. It's out. So when you're doing navigation, you see it out on the road, which is really cool. And lots of space. People love these because there's just a ton of space on it. This has a little lever down here, so this can slide forward and backward. You got this, and again, this is not been set up or anything, but I wanted to show you because they sell really quick. And this is one of the nicer interior colors with the green and the red piping over here. really looks good. Over here, we can go into vehicle. I just want to show you some of the different features. We can go into vehicle, and under vehicle, some of the things that people want to have turned off and turned on is we go into lane safety. And see, it's in an assist mode, which means the steering wheel, let me turn this down just a little bit because I'm afraid it might be bad on the camera, but the steering wheel will kind of move and all. People don't like that. I generally turn that off on 95% of the cars that I sell, gas or electric. So there's that feature. That's just located here under forward safety. You go to lane safety and you can turn it off if you have one of these type vehicles. Also under door, a feature that I do is the auto unlock feature and the auto lock feature. So you can see how from the factory, this is straight from the factory. The car has 8 miles on it. You can see 8 miles. This is the way it comes. It's enable on speed. You want to change this enable on shift. So when you, let me show you, when you turn this is a shift by wire. To drive, it will lock the doors. Now let's go back. You hit this little button here to go back, and let's go to unlock. And on this, you see when the vehicle is turned off. We don't want all these doors unlocking when we turn it off, because someone could jump in and carjack you. Turn this off right here. Let me hit it. There we go. So you see we turn that off. Let me demonstrate what I'm talking about with this. And I'm going to turn the steering wheel here. This is our shift by wire, which we're using even on our gas engines now. Put your foot on the brake. I'm going to turn it to drive. Let me turn this down again. It just locked every door. So every door is locked on the vehicle. It's picking up the sonar in the front, see? You can see how it's doing that right there. But anyway, I'm going to come and press this in right here for park. The doors stay locked. Let me show you what I mean. And you know they're locked because the mirrors are, here we go. They're completely flush. With this car, it's completely flush. I can't really show you. But anyway, all the doors are locked. So the handles pop out when it's unlocked. So, as you can see on the mirror, the handles are in. Now this button here, by the way, you press it, it'll take it in or take it out. And of course, it'll go in and out when you lock the car. That's how you can know it's locked. So approach unlock, to press unlock, that means you can press and just put your finger right on the door and it will unlock it. That's nice. Power lift gate, smart lift gate. This is, we don't have to kick our feet underneath it. We can press this and the proximity key will let us know. And it'll make a beeping sound and then it'll go up. It'll go up for us. And there's 2 press. So lights, there's the ambient lighting. Of course, you have 64 different shades. I always put this on 10. I don't want to dim it. It says dim to dark. I take that off. Color-wise, we can choose any of these colors, and it's going to be throughout, or we can do a custom color. We can just press where we want it, and it will be within the car. It's kind of light in here, so it's hard to tell. So we can do that as well. Also, another feature that I do is here, I generally set this to 5. And what this is your, you can see this has blind view monitor because it's a limited. It'll tap 5 times. I call it tap. And then it goes off. So like if I was to push this all the way down, I would have to manually come back up and push that up. So that's a feature that I do as well. Also, headlight delay I keep on. That's 15 seconds when I get out of the car. High beam assist I generally turn off. Because if you're in the city driving like I am on my car, and I have a 23 Hyundai, the high beam assist sometimes don't change. It goes from high beam to low beam automatically. It senses with the camera. But it doesn't change fast enough, so you're blinding some folks sometimes, and they're flashing you, and then you're having to come over here and do this to try to turn it off, and it looks like you're flashing them back. So I just turn that off. Now, if you're on a trip going on 85, 285, a big wide open road at night, you could turn that on. It would work fine because it would pick up the lights way ahead of time, and you'd be good. But anyway, that's just been my observation on that. Of course, with this, we have lights that come on. The welcome mirror, they call it. And yep, so those are the main things that I turn on with the vehicle, and when I'm setting up a vehicle. And of course I go over DC charger 100%, AC charger 100%. So it's just, you can set up all this stuff in here with it. Under the EV, we can do different things. It'll give us a status. We can see the battery. charging, we can, while charging, the connector locks when standard charging. So that means you get out, you lock, you're at a Publix or something, upon connection, and unlocks when the doors are unlocked. So you can say always, the standard charging connector locks upon connection and unlocks when the doors are unlocked. And then while charging, the connector locks when standard charging starts and unlocks when charging is complete. So you want to keep it at always, because you want it to lock. You could be at a Publix, you could have it in there and it could be finished. Someone could just pull it out and or pull it out when it's done and put it in another one. So you don't want to do that. It's just always best to have that. There's also a mode for car wash mode too that we'd have to go over. That's a special setup when you're running this through a car wash. So and then there's your device connections, just all kinds of different things. You can do different themes. This is an automatic. Daytime it's going to be white. At night it's going to be a black theme. But see, we could just click this and it'll go to a black theme. Let's see, that's what the black theme looks like. You could drive it all the time like that. You could drive it all the time in the white. But generally it's set to an automatic is the best way to do it, and then it's going to do it. And you can do a display black screen at a certain time. You can set that up. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this vehicle. Really, really nice. You got about if this is a rear-wheel drive, which I believe it is, you have a basically a 305-mile range on it, and it'll charge from 10 to 80% with a level 3 charger in 20 to 30 minutes. If it's not a super fast level 3, it's about 30 minutes, but if it's a super fast, it's 18 to 20 minutes. Now you see this down here, this is your regenerative braking, and this is changed. Let's see if it'll do it. I may have to be in drive or driving, but it's changed through these. See these pluses and minuses? It will change. If I hit reverse, let's see if it'll change. There's the plus. No, probably going to have to be driving, but you can. Now let me put it into drive and see if it'll do it. Yes, so it'll do it during drive. So see, it's at iPedal is like a Tesla, like a golf cart. Now there's 3, 2, 1, 0. That's like a normal car. Let me take this off. It's picking up all these sensors around here. Sorry about that. But that is how you change, and as you go 3 and then iPedal, it gives a little bit of juice back into the battery. This has a 46% battery life on it right now. You do have 2 memory settings here. You do have where you can brighten the illumination here. That's your traction control. This is your, to hold this, it'll bring your trunk up. There's your auto hold feature. Auto hold will pop up here. See, look right, whoops, look right over here. And what that is it'll turn green when you come to a stop, like at a traffic light. It'll hold your brake. You can let your foot off the brake. Then when you give it gas, it'll go. This is your brake. It's electronic brake, but everything is automatic on it. But you can press that in and do that on an automatic level. You got a little compartment down here. Take that off. You got a little compartment down there, and you got USBs and so forth here. Again, you have dual climate. You can have, and you do have, the seats are heated, and let's look here where it says, now I touch this button up here, the little house, I go here, and then I can go cool. See, I'm going cool, 3 levels cool. That's your heated steering wheel. We don't need that today, and we definitely don't need heat. There's your heat. So that's how you do that. It's through the screen. It's for both sides. So let me go back. Basically, I hit the little house. Go back. It's in a different mode here. Hit the little house, and it says warmer and ventilation. And then I can go lower or higher. That's how that works. And then here I can change the climate from cooler. And it's both sides. You know, you can do it on both sides. You do have some buttons here though, which is nice. If I want to go to the map, I can click that. I can get out of that, and I can go to a 3D map. This is a 3-dimensional map. I can also touch this, and I can go in and show you the, let me close the door. You have the bird's eye view, and we can go a little closer on that. We also have the augmented reality view. So this gives us the view around the car, around the vehicle. So that's pretty cool too. And this is very powerful. It picks up people, cars, everything. So it helps you with parking, it really does. And that can be turned on as well. So here's your hazards, it's right here. Hope you never have to use those. But just a really nice vehicle. I mean, your seating material is great. The quality is really, really nice. Got the headliner. You can open this and have the sunlight come in. You got your ambient lighting. You got your SOS, your Blue Link connected service, which is good for as long as you own the car. You've got your LED lights you can touch here. And of course, if you press this, when you open the door, the lights will come on as well. But let me cut this off. I just wanted to, and the seat goes back. Let me see if this has, I'm trying to show you all the features on it. It has this thing here that will come out, and you can see it coming out here, and then it's pretty amazing. So this will go back into like a zero gravity position, which is really cool. So there's different things that you can do with this, and you can do it. This looks like it's going back into this zero gravity. Let's see if it'll do it. Let me just hit some of these buttons. It may not be turned on yet because the vehicle is still in the setup mode, but it'll go back into a zero gravity. I think I've demonstrated that on some of my different vehicle videos. So let me see, we got it locked. You notice this door is just unlocked. Let me hit this. But this is a digital teal, and you've got quite a bit of space back here. These seats, there's a lever here, and you can take that back. It does have the center armrest there. And this seat here can go back, as you can see here. So it'll go back. And you've got the vents here. Let me just sit in here just to give you a perspective of sitting in the back seat. A lot of room, whole lot of room in here. Really nice. That's the good thing about this vehicle. It's very roomy, and these vents are very nice. Puts out a lot of air. This is where you can change for the seatbelt. But yeah, really nice. Well, I hope everybody has a great day. You know about that. That's a shade that can come up. Hope everybody has a great day. We've got special leases on these, the SELs, and I even work leases on these Limiteds. The Limiteds are real rare, so I don't get that many of those. I'm gonna lock this. You see the mirrors go in when I lock. Let's see when I come up. And then I just touch the little handle and it opens up. Touch it again and it locks. Okay? Well, y'all have a great day. This is Reed, and I hope everybody's doing great. This is Reed. I'm over at Ed Bull's Hyundai, and it's Reed's Rides, and I will talk to you later. Take care now. Bye-bye.